There are a huge amount of biomes in Minecraft. Forest, desert, or badlands. Snowy Taiga is one of the first biome in the game, and one of my favorite. It's time to use white bricks and build this snowy land. Welcome to my channel. After a little break, I am coming back to the Minecraft world. Today I built the third project from this game. This time I will take you to Snowy Taiga. Sit back and let's get started. I really enjoyed building Minecraft. I have many more projects planned. You will find out about more ideas at the end of this video. My previous MOCs were the Lava Cave, where I built a big cave but also trees and big red mushroom. And second MOC, the Coral Reef, where you will see the underwater world and its inhabitants. Links can be found in the description of this video. Some time ago I bought the Frozen Peaks set. It was this set that inspired me to build my Snowy Taiga MOC. If you don't have this set yet, I highly recommend it. It has a lot of great parts that will be very useful for me in my next MOC as well. We also have very interesting features here, especially Stray, who will definitely appear in my project. The Snowy Taiga has a lot of new colors, so I had to make a few bricklink orders. First, white tiles, of which I have a lot. There are also a few jumpers. Next, dark green. There are bricks, plates and tiles here. Several trans green bricks to the trees, sand green tiles and jumpers, medium blue plates, trans clear tiles, and trans blue slopes. As always, I made an in-game project. I turn on Minecraft and see what my Snowy Taiga will look like. There's a lot going on here. There are a lot of rocks and two trees here. In the middle I added a small lake covered with ice. There are also a lot of things in the back. I added one larger cave and few smaller ones. But more on that in a moment. I'll show you the front. There is a waterfall in the middle. It's a bit frozen. I really like how it looks. I can't wait to build it from bricks. To get to the cave, you have to go down the ladder. On the right side we have small cave, with crafting table and oven. The left side is bigger, where I gave the chest and the bed. Project is ready, so let's start the construction. I start from the base. As before, it will be 20 by 40 stats. This size allows me to make an interesting terrain and add many details. I think that in the future I will also base it on this size, and I strongly recommend it. The base is 1 Minecraft block high. This time I will not add technic bricks here. My Snowy Taiga will not connect it to another project. After building a frame and strongly center, I covered everything with large plates. The base is ready, so I can move on to building the terrain. In the next step I start adding the second layer. You can already see the first parts in reddish brown and tan. On this layer I will put the first tiles. That's why I added so many bricks here. I've selected another layer and can add tiles. Most of them will be in the main cave. I will be mixing dark bluish grey with sand green here. There will be a few jumpers to add some details later. I added another layer, and at this point it's worth saying a few words about the blocks I'm going to use. At this stage I am already adding the first snow on my taiga. Snow-covered soil block will be 1 plate higher, to show the snow on them. Sand blocks will also have layers of snow on the top. I can add first details. Crafting table, oven, And the first block of minerals, copper ore. It's time to make water, although there will be more ice for now. For the construction I'll use new color for me, medium blue. I didn't have these parts before. At the end everything will be covered with transcled tiles. Many bricks later I have a few more things worth saying. I'll start with plants. Apart from the obvious berry bushes, I'll add 2 more basic plants. The first one is grass. I built them with 1x1 clips. Very simple, but always an extra detail. The second plant is a fern, made of several 1x1 plates. More plants will be added at the very end of construction. I'm building a ladder. This element only needs to be 1 block wide, so I don't have many options here. I came up with something like this. Tile on the side and 1x1 plates in the middle. There are small gaps, but they don't bother me much. I think it looks pretty good. As you know, I always like to add some play features in my MOC. I added one here as well. There is one torch in the mine cave. I've installed a light brick that will illuminate it. See how it works. Simple and effective. Time for a very satisfying thing. Attaching such cubes that will give shape. Many steps later, I finished building the mine cave. Let's see what's inside. There is a torch that works. Next to it we have a bed and a chest, where we can keep our treasures. I finally managed to buy a few bad printed plates, so one took up residence in this cave. I finally reached the stage where I can show you the waterfall. There are a lot of transblue parts here. I also use slopes to better represent the shape of the water in the game. A little higher I added a few blocks of ice. I think the waterfall looks great. I finished building the whole area, so it's time to final details, mobs and minifigs. Taiga has a huge amount of trees, so they will be in my project as well. I built 2 spruce. Because the trees are covered with snow, I couldn't build them with snot technique. There are not many parts in dark green that I would need for snot. The construction of the tree is very simple, just connected several layers. See how I built them. I will add the trees, and my MOC is ready. And how do you like my Snowy Taiga MOC? Minecraft MOCs are very fun to build. Write me in the comment what other biomes you would like to see. I'm collecting parts like this, so in a while you will see something from the nether. Before that I'll want to build smaller projects, but don't know which ones yet. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye!